So two topic covered in this PDF file. Only one topic to be discussed or is being discussed in this session. What is job costing? Explain it in future and advantages and limitations. So three topics will be discussed within 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. What is job costing? Job costing is a method of ascertaining cost of an individual job or work order separately. Only one line is important. You don't write line by line for answer for job costing question. Just only one word, one keyword is important. What is the keyword? Ascertaining cost of an individual job. That is very much keyword of answer for job costing question. Yes, job costing is one of the method of costing for the purpose of ascertaining cost. Ascertaining cost means what? How much total expenses or total amount spent for particular job. Particular job means particular work assignment. Work assignment. Suppose construction work. One construction work is going on. After completing the construction work, how much total expenses made for that work? So that is called a job or work and job costing concept. Okay, job costing is a method of ascertaining cost of an individual job or work order separately. Okay, so each job is treated as a cost unit for which costs are accumulated. For example, one company is doing separate job, number of work, assignment 1, assignment 2, project A, project B, project C. At the same time, they have to analyze, they have to calculate, they have to ascertain how much total cost included or incurred a particular one by one project A, B, C, D. So that's why this job costing more much relevance to ascertain the cost of the work. Okay, and one more line. Job costing is useful in industry which manufacture a variety of product according to the specification of customer. Okay, especially this type of costing method is followed by the manufacturer, especially some type of industry, even transport industry, steel industry, construction industry, oil industry, sugar industry. So these type of industries are following how much total cost made or incurred for a separate work or separate project. Okay, so it is also very much relevant and the cost aspect. Okay, and this method of costing is adopted in printing process, especially. So this job costing method is applicable which type of industry? Engineering firm, engineering industry, repair shop, automobile industry. So these type of industry are using this type of job costing method especially. Okay, and what are main features? Job costing meaning or definitions over. Only one line definition. Job costing is one of the method of costing of ascertaining cost of an individual work. It is called job costing. Okay, and next topic, main feature, not future and feature. What are main features of job costing? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good, ma, good. So what are main feature of job costing? Feature means here characteristics. What are characteristics are incurred or involved in job costing method? First feature, the production is always against customer order and not just for stock. Yes. So this is which involves customer order. Against the customer order. Suppose the customer will give the order for some product, some work, some assignment to work. So that time, how much cost may be incurred are involved, may be required. So these details also may be analyzed by the job costing methods. So actually job costing is not related to stock level, only it is related to order level. That means a job order level. Okay, next feature, each job has its own characteristics. That is, each job is different from others. Each job has its own characteristic. Means what? Each job means here separate work. Project A, project B, project C, work A, work G, job number 9, job number 10, job number 11. One company is going to follow different types of varieties of work, varieties of functions. But here each job is going to find how much total expenses mean. So it is separate character. So it is also one of the feature. And next to third feature, on receipt, no need that one. Okay. The cost, fourth one. No, third point, no problem. So the costing department allot a distinctive number for each job, and a job cost sheet is prepared. Yes. So costing department also running in the big industry, big firm. So the costing department allots a distinctive number for each job. For example, costing department is also allocating a number of job order to the people to assign the work, to execute that job. And at the same time, job cost sheet is also prepared. Okay, so that this feature is also, the costing department is also allowed to a different distinctive number for each job. Okay, next feature, the job cost sheet indicates the job number, date of commencement, date of completion, cost of the job, and selling price as well as profit. Yes, job cost sheet is also incurred, or job cost sheet source or express, or job cost sheet contents. What are the contents of job cost sheet? Especially job number. Job number means the job number 101, 102, 307, 308. The job number means a particular work. That details also mentioned in job cost sheet. Date of commencement. Job number 101 is going to start some other date. So date is also mentioned. Date of completion. Job number 101, commencement of the date is also given, and when, which date to be completed, which work, the work will be completed, which date. The date is also mentioned or incurred in job cost sheet. Okay, so selling price as well as profit. How much total selling price means the job total value, total project value. That means the job project total value. For example, 5 lakhs this project, the job work. 5 lakhs the job work. That means contract work, contract amount. Okay, so which year? At least minimum 3 years to be completed with this job work. So the selling price means the contract price is also mentioned. At the same time, how much profit may be available after completing the job. So this data is also included, these details also included in job cost sheet. Okay, this is also feature. And next one, advantages. Job costing indicates the cost and profit for each job. Next, what are advantages, sir? What are merits? What are benefits of job cost sheet? Job cost sheet or job costing, whatever it is. So job cost sheet helps the cost and the profit for each job. Each and every job shows how much profit available. For example, job number 101, total expenses 50 lakhs. Total expenses 50 lakh, but the job completed only 4 lakhs. So 1 lakh is also profit. Okay, total amount, total cost of the job number 1, job work number 101, total expenses, but the particular job completed with 4 lakhs only. So 1 lakh is also profit. So the job cost sheet express or disclose how much profit available So this is also major benefit, because of after that the people will decide, will go to or will establish another branch or another work. Next advantage is job costing collects the detailed cost data of material, labor, overheads. At the same time, what are overheads incurred? What are overheads made? What are overheads incurred in job cost sheet? Overheads means what? Selling overheads, production overheads, office overheads, and administrative overheads. So these type of factory overheads. So these are all overheads also disclosed in job cost sheet. And how much raw material value and how much raw material cost. So this data is also incurred cost sheet. So this data is also help to the manufacturer people. So to control to avoid the unnecessary expenditure or unnecessary cost. So job cost help to the manufacturing people to avoid the wastage or spoilage. Okay, next advantages. A number of advantages are also incurred in job cost sheet. Especially, I would like to explain another 2 point only. Okay, next one, the cost data provided by job costing helps in future production planning. Yes, suppose the cost data is also available. The cost data available. So the cost data available, based on the cost data, the manufacturer or production people is going to decide. So another production aspect is going to prepare the planning for the future production. So that's why job cost sheet helps in future production planning for manufacturer or for industry people. Okay, this is also one of the advantages. Next, one more advantage, cost recorded under job costing helps in the preparations of budget for the future. Budget refers only for future, not past, not present. So I already know that the union budget proposed by the finance minister of India, Indian finance minister. But at the same time, the budget should be prepared. Budget should be prepared. How to prepare the budget? Budget means here business budget. I think production budget, sales budget, cash budget, flexible budget, raw material budget. So these are all types of budgets also prepared by the manufacturing people. How is possible? Based on cost data record, based on cost data. So that's why this is also one of the major advantages of the job costing. Okay, so another points also there, no problem, you have to refer that one. And next one, limitation. Even whether area covered into job costing title, job costing aspect. Even here you have to think that abstract point, demerit points, demerits. First limitation, job costing involves a great deal of clerical work. Yes, nowadays clerical work is important. Clerical work is done by only man. Without human, without people, the clerical work is not possible done. So the clerical work is more. When you follow the job costing method, definitely the clerical works are more in the industry, in the firm. So clerical works are more. This is also one of the limitation. That means drawback. And the job costing is an actual costing method. It deals with the historical costing figure. It does not provide for the control of cost. Yes, job costing only provides historical data. Actual costing actually it is historical cost figure. That is the past record, not the present record, the past record. So the past record is not going to help to predict the future estimation figure. So it does not provide the control. Yes, job costing data are not provided for controlling the cost of the product. Okay, this is also limitation. Number of limitations are there, but only 2 limitations mentioned in this file. Okay, and is it visible? Is it visible, guys? Can I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Carry on. So we can follow another 2 minutes to 2 minutes only. Just last topic. Last topic. Differentiate between or distinguish between job costing and contract costing. So distinguish. What are difference? This 5 mark part B question. Job costing are generally of short-term duration. Contract costing are generally long-term duration. Job costing only which relates to the only within 1 year period, short-term period, short-term duration. Contract costing are generally of your long-term duration. So exceed 1 year, at least minimum 2 to 3, 5 to 5, 10 years. So long-term period. So first difference. Second difference, job costing is adopted in engineering and other manufacturing industry. Yes, job costings is adopted in engineering industry or other manufacturing industry, not service industry. So it is only applicable for manufacturing industry. But contract costing is adopted mainly in building and other construction work. Yes, contract costing only applicable for building construction work only, not service industry, so whatever it is. But a contract costing is adopted mainly in building or construction work only. Okay. Third differentiate between two title job costing. A large number of jobs are completed during a period. Hence, the extent of allocation of overheads is limited. Yes, because of job costing is short-term period, short-term nature. So that's why a large number of jobs are also completed within the period only, during the period only limited time only given. Within the limited time, all the jobs should be completed. So this is also one of the limited time is also one of the main point. But most of the expenses are directly allocated in contract costing. Certified amount, uncertified amount, so sanctioned amount. So this notional expenditure, so all the expenditures are also included in contract costing. So most of the expenses are directly allocated in contract costing. And last point in the job costing, job costing are generally completed within a year. Within a year means within 1 year. All the jobs, all the works are generally completed within a year. Hence, the problem calculations profit on incomplete job does not arise. So every jobs generally completed within 1 year. All the job work completed, whether after completing this work, whether profit or not. So these details already in job costing. But contract costing is not completed within 1 year, but extended periods also, because sometimes the contract work time only 2 years or 5 years. But within the 5 years the work is not completed. Yet to be completed means it is extend beyond 1 year. So exceed 1 year. The contract period, actually contract costing exceed 1 year. Only above 10 years, 20 years, 20 years, whatever it is. The problem of calculations, profit on incomplete contract arises. For example, a contract to work for 5 years. First year, how much work completion? Amount is also sanctioned. Second year, third year is going on. So continuously is going on. Profit is also calculated, but incomplete only. So these are all differentiate point between two title, two topic, job costing and contract costing. Okay, guys. In this session, we have discussed what is job costing and future and advantages of job costing and differentiate between job costing and contract costing. So up to this page, we learned this PDF. So remaining topic, contract costing topic will be discussed in next class or tomorrow classes. So just wait, I have to stop a record. After that, okay, stop record. Good.